This is the Amazefit Neo, with a design aesthetic straight out of the 1980s and a price tag of just £40 here in the UK. Is this a good smart device, or should you wait for something more? Well, let's find out, shall we? Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clue. But of course, before we get into today's video, if this is the first time that you're seeing my face on your screen, then one, lucky you, and two, go down there, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification icon so you get notified every time I upload. But without further ado, let's get right into the review of this, the Amazefit Neo smartwatch. Let's go. Let's get pricing and availability out of the way right off the bat. This watch is just £40 here in the UK and can be bought on Amazon or through Argos, which is like a brick and mortar store here in the UK. It's really surprising to see a high street brand stocking this, but I'm glad to see that Amazfit does have a presence on the UK high street now. Of course, links to buy both of these will be in the description down below for both Argos and Amazon. The packaging is typical Amazfit, and by that I mean it looks stylish and isn't too in your face. In the box we get the watch itself, instructions, and a proprietary charging cable, and that's it. As you can see here, I have the black version, but it does also come in a green and a red, so whatever suits your style. Everything about this watch is just how it looks, so let's get right into that. It's like no other Amazfit watch, or smartwatch for that matter. It gives a mix of features that can be rare to see in a device of this calibre. The device itself is comprised of a rectangular 400mm plastic case. That's very lightweight, about 32 grams, and makes it almost feel rather toy-like. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel badly made, but it's what you'd expect for a smartwatch within this region of price, between the £30 and £40 mark. It's paired up with the 20mm polyurethane strap, which is rather comfortable in general use, and I kind of did forget I was wearing this. It's that lightweight, I just forgot I had it on my wrist 9 times out of 10. One downside to this strap though is it's not the removable kind like we see on other Amazfit and other smartwatches. So unfortunately, the colour that you choose when you buy this product is the colour that you're stuck with, so make sure you choose the right one for you at the time of purchase. Having removable brands to really customise and express my creativity and who I am as a person would have been a really nice feature that I would have loved to have seen here. There are 4 physical buttons which let you take control of that 1.2-inch STN black and white display. The 2 buttons on the left of the case let you select features, while pressing both of them down turns on a pretty vibrant backlight. The 2 on the other side let you scroll through functionality. It's all pretty straightforward to get to grips with, it's just not really what I'm used to, especially as I'm used to coming from touchscreens and there's none in sight here. Those buttons control a display that's split up into 3 different sections. The biggest section showing off the time, with the space above displaying the data for the current smart function, and a little smaller circular section which displays the icon for the feature that you're in. The screen itself is always easy to read, especially with that backlight, so no matter where you are, you'll be able to read this display. The watch itself sports a 5 ATM water resistance rating, which means that you can wear this while you're showering or even having a swim, though it can't track swimming oddly. Let's talk workouts. On the watch, we can track steps, distance, and calories burnt. Unfortunately, you can't start a workout from within the watch itself. You have to do that on the Zeep app, which is the mobile companion app for this watch. In terms of workouts, we can only really track walking, running and cycling, and that's it. This is certainly rather lacking in terms of workout, especially compared to other watches within this same price range. So if you're into weight training or anything outside of running or cycling, then this watch probably isn't right for you. It also lacks any kind of altimeter, so it can't tell you how high you've climbed or how many floors you've climbed. So if that's something that's important to you, then you will have to look elsewhere. This watch is able to track heart rate continuously, or only during workouts. This can be changed in the settings. In general, this seemed to pick up heart rate fairly quickly, but it's certainly not the most accurate, with my heart rate showing at just 85 BPM, whereas my Apple Watch showed at 140 BPM. This could potentially be an issue with how I'm wearing the device, or it could be that that heart rate sensor just isn't as accurate as I'd have hoped. But if heart rate is something that's really important to you, you may want to look elsewhere. Sleep tracking is a great feature to see, especially with a device in this price point. The tracking itself seems fairly accurate, showing light sleep, deep sleep, and when you're awake. It's a great feature to see that lends an important insight into the overall health and fitness of yourself. What other features can we expect from this little watch? Well, we have notifications. Sorta. This is a strange one. Basically, it will vibrate and make a sound anytime you get a notification, but it won't tell you what that notification is. There is no indication of that notification, just that you have an app notification. It shows up with the word app and a +1, and that's it. It's impossible to know what that notification is on this watch, rendering the feature, in my opinion, rather useless. We also have an alarm and stopwatch here too. The latter being super easy to use on the watch to time intervals during a workout. The alarms, however, must be set up using the Zeep app, which is fine. I don't personally use alarms on a watch like this, but if you do, then you have to turn these on and enable them within your phone rather than on the watch itself. Let's talk battery life real quick. Amazefit claim this can go up to 28 days with just a 160 mAh battery. That's insane. It charges in about an hour and a half with that proprietary clip. And this is my issue. I personally hate these proprietary charging clips, and I've always hated them whenever I've received an Amazfit device. I get that it's to help with that waterproofing, but I would have loved to have just seen a way to plug in a cable here, rather than having to carry around this quite bulky charger. The most annoying feature to me though, is the sound. Remember in school you'd always have that one kid who had that beeping watch that every hour it would beep? Well, Amazfit have gone down this route. This watch beeps at every given opportunity. You want to change what app you're in? You get a beep. Every time you get a notification, a beep. Every hour, a beep. And you'll get the idea. It's really, really annoying and rather shrill. So the first thing I would suggest you do if you do get this watch is go into the sound settings and disable it immediately. Overall though, how do I feel about this watch? Well, it's a tricky one. On one hand, it's a stylish and affordable smart tracking fitness device. So I suppose if you're looking for a bare bones fitness tracker for a child, or maybe someone who's less technically inclined or doesn't do a ton of working out, this might be a really good choice for them. But for the die-hard fitness fanatic, this just simply isn't the watch for you. Anyway guys, what did you think of this smartwatch? Is this something that you plan to pick up in the future? And just let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.